It's a beautiful day here at the Convent of the Holy Spirit, located right in the heart of Northfield, Illinois. We welcome you this morning to our lovely U.S. province. And just as the Pope has given the invitation through Laudato Si for us to take a broader look at our need for involvement as it pertains to ecological change, we invite you this morning to join us and get to know a little bit about the action plans of our JPIC Ministry and how we as SSpS plan to do our part in shaping the world as it pertains to the environment and really looking out for the most vulnerable. My name is Andrew Dixon, and welcome to Christ Over Coffee. So, as we go into today's episode, we wanted to talk about Laudato Si. But before we can go into it, for some of you, this may be a totally foreign concept. And so we want to explain to you exactly what it is. Laudato Si is the second encyclical of Pope Francis, where he goes into detail with this appeal for caring for our common home. You know, it doesn't take a lot for you to see, not only in society, our disregard for humanity as we see the horrific things that are happening at the southern border, as we see what's happening around the world as it pertains to wars, famines, economical decline. You know, it's just a plethora of things. And that's the human side. So we see the impact that we have on that aspect of the global community. But also, we can see the effects that are happening upon the environment based on the things that we're doing as well. So humanity, we're not doing the greatest job of taking care of each other, and that's bleeding into our environment. And so we appreciate Pope Francis's encyclical Laudato Si because it helps us bring back into focus our care for our common home. I know that some of these things at times can feel very large to the point where we almost are tempted to say to ourselves, there's nothing I can do. But that's why we wanted to talk to you today, because there is hope. Through the Laudato Si movement, there's also an action plan. And we're excited to partner with our JPIC Ministry here in the U.S. province and put together, not only take the action plan that the Pope has set out, but also seeking guidance from leadership as to how we can be involved here at SSpS. And don't think that it's just us. The Holy Spirit Missionary sisters around the world are inviting people to join them in this effort to restore that dignity, not just on the human level, but also on the ecological as well. So how can you get involved? What exactly are these sort of action plans? I'm glad you asked. Sister Rosalia, thank you for joining us also this morning. The floor is yours, sister. Please share with our partners exactly what it is that we're talking about this morning as it pertains to the action plan goals.
First, a response to the cry of the earth. A call to protect our common home for the well-being of all as we equitably address the climate crisis, biodiversity loss, and ecological sustainability. Actions could include the adoption of renewable energies and energy sufficiency measures, achieving carbon neutrality, protecting biodiversity, promoting sustainable agriculture, and guaranteeing access to clean water for all. Second, response to the cry of the poor. The response to the cry of the poor is a call to promote eco-justice, aware that we are called to defend human life from conception to death and all forms of life on earth. Actions could include projects to promote solidarity with special attention given to vulnerable groups such as indigenous communities, refugees, migrants, and children at risk, analysis and improvement of social systems and social service programs. Third, ecological economics. Ecological economics acknowledges that the economy is a subsystem of human society which itself is embedded within the biosphere, our common home. Actions could include sustainable production and consumption, ethical investments, divestment from fossil fuels, and any activity harmful to the planet and the people, supporting circular economies and prioritizing care labor and protecting the dignity of the workers. Fourth, adoption of sustainable lifestyles. The adoption of sustainable lifestyles is grounded in the idea of sufficiency and promoting sobriety in the use of resources and energy. Actions could include reducing waste and recycling, adopting sustainable dietary habits, greater use of public transport, active mobility, and avoiding single-use items. Fifth, ecological education. Ecological education is about rethinking and redesigning curricular and institutional reform in the spirit of integral ecology in order to foster ecological awareness and transformative action. Actions could include ensuring equitable access to education for all and promoting human rights, fostering Laudato Si themes within the community, encouraging ecological leadership, and ecological restoration activities. Six, ecological spirituality. Ecological spirituality springs from a profound ecological conversion and helps us to discover God in all things, both in the beauty of creation and in the size of the sick and the grounds of the afflicted. Aware that the life of the Spirit is not disassociated from worldly realities. Actions could include promoting creation-based liturgical celebrations, developing ecological catechesis, retreats, and formation programs. And seventh, community resilience and empowerment. Community resilience and empowerment envisages a synodal journey of community engagement and participatory action at various levels. Actions could include promoting advocacy and developing people's campaigns, encouraging rootedness and a sense of belonging in local communities and neighborhood ecosystems.
With this action plan, we have a greater opportunity to really dig in and focus intently on our MPrint initiative, which we started last year, but just due to different scheduling things, we weren't able to make the impact that we wanted to. And so MPrint allows us an opportunity to not only get involved in our local community as it pertains to the environment, but also to share with you what we're doing and also receive from you through video clips and pictures, all the things that you're doing within your own community as it pertains to life and the environment. If you would like to know more about how you can partner and lock arms with us here at SSpS through our MPrint Initiative 2023, we would love for you to visit our website today, www.SSpS-USA.org. It's a wonderful opportunity for you to get to know a little bit of the history of the Holy Spirit Missionary Sisters, U.S. Province, and also how you can get involved with our various ministries and what we're doing. Also, if you feel that God is calling you to religious life, we would love for you to give us a call today at 847-441-0126. We also are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for those of you who are new to the broadcast today. And you can find us at these various locations down below me. All we ask is that you would like, comment, and share the encouragement that you find on our platforms. It really helps us to spread the gospel and to show people exactly what the Holy Spirit Missionary Sisters are doing in their communities. And until next time, remember, we're going to be walking this life one sip at a time. Thank you all so much for joining us today. God bless you and your families. Take care, and let's do a little more to embrace and love and show God our thanks for our common home. Bye-bye.